Hey my little picturoonies, and welcome back to a new video and something a little bit fun and a little bit different today. I've been saying to you guys, I'm enjoying Sims, but I need something else on the side. We've done Slime Rancher in the past, we've done Pokemon in the past, we've done Goose Game for a little bit as well. And you guys suggested, I've been suggesting actually for a long time, a game called Choices. So I thought we'd give this a go today. I will admit I was torn between two games. I was torn, books, I guess they're called. I was torn between Blades of Light and Shadow, which is actually the book I found first, which kind of made me want to give this a go. I found it online somewhere. I'm like, this looks really cool. And the other one I got like pretty tempted by was Ride or Die, because it's a bad boy romance, and you guys know me. Bad boy romance, put those two together. I'm on board, I'm there for it. So I was kind of torn between both of these. I also think this guy looks a little bit like Kenai, which is obviously gonna make me very happy. But the overall consensus is that I should give Blades a go first, because you guys say it's a bunch of fun. So I'm gonna give this a go. The new episode's released every Wednesday, so maybe this can be something that we do going forward on Wednesdays, at least when I've caught up. But if you guys think I should give Ride or Die a go as well, or if there's any others on here that you want me to give a go, nothing not safe for work, nothing rude, nothing too saucy, nothing too sweary, nothing like that, but anything else that you think would be fun, then let me know. I know that you can pay to unlock the whole chapter and extra stuff, so I think I'll do that just to make sure that we're always seeing everything we can do for these videos. And if you guys enjoy this, please don't forget to give it a big cheeky thumbs up, and then I'll know that I should be making more of them. So let's get into this. Blades of Light and Shadow. Create your character and rally your party in this truly epic adventure. The forces of darkness are rising. Will you be the light that defeats them? It's got fun, kind of like Skyrim vibes to it, so I'm already pretty excited. Oh, I love the artwork. There's gonna be a bunch of fun. I think I get to make my own character as well. A question arises. The first question, the most important question. Who are you? Oh my gosh, I get to make my own character. I'm so hyped already. Okay, I would like to play as a woman. Oh my gosh, I can be a human, night elf type thing, or an orc. Okay, I almost always choose elves when I get this option, so I think we should choose an elf. Evie has joined us for today's video, by the way. Oh, wait. I can choose different options. Ooh. Okay, so this is like a night elf kind of vibe with green eyes, black hair. Love it. This is like blonde with pale skin and purple eyes. Again, pretty amazing. We've got dark skinned with white hair. Always a very good combo. And amber eyes. Love her too. This is the one that sort of attracted me to it though. I like that she's like the dark elves from Skyrim. Let's choose this look. Oh, wow. Looks a little bit scary when she smiles. I'm not gonna lie, but let's just roll with it. And lastly, what is your name? I'm kind of thinking we should name them after my Sims characters. And I'm trying to think of Sims characters with black hair that are also women's. Should we go Macy or should we go Phoenix? I'm gonna go Phoenix because it feels quite fantasy. So let's go Phoenix. There we go. Good, soon your story will begin. Ooh. Blades of Light and Shadow. Okay, this is like so epic already. The Elven King Zeus stands on the parapet of a great citadel overlooking the massive smoldering battlefield. Archers, fire at my signal. Catapults, hold for the next wave. This is like full on Lord of the Rings here. He turns to give an order when a hideous creature, a gargoyle, made of twisting shadows, swoops towards him. Oh my gosh, shadow gargoyle. Zeus reaches for his sword as a blast of light catches the gargoyle in the side, blowing it into nothingness. Zeus turns to see a second in command, the battle mage Alara. Okay, she's a babe, we love her. You look like you could use a hand, my love. I had it covered. What's the status on the front? The shadow forces are many, but they are weak. Our front line is driving them back. I can't believe it, but we might actually win this. She's about to die. She's cut off by thunderous boom and a darkness blotting the sun. She and Zeus turn to stare. Their hearts are sinking. Okay, that's not okay. Big boy here. Wait a minute, he's like Groot. Evil Groot has come to set the world on fire. Gods above, it's the Dreadlord. The madmen have actually literal madlords have summoned the Dreadlord. Alara reaches out, grabbing Zeus's hand. My love, what do we do? We fight. Oh my gosh, epic. We die, and we pray that someday a hero will rise to avenge us. Spoiler alert, I feel like the hero is going to be me. I'm just saying. Oh wow, 2,000 years ago. Oh, this is a map. Okay, so Deadwood, that must be where the battle happened potentially. We've got Undermount here. We've got White Tower. We've got Port Parnassus, Temple of Ilaria, I'm guessing, the Riverbend, the Shimmering Isles, and is that Florida? Flotilla. I was like, oh, and Florida. Okay, this all takes place in America. No, okay, so that looks like the Flotilla. Flotilla is a name given to a gathering of ships. like in Mass Effect, because space crafts are actually ships and go by Navy terms. So there you go. So it looks like we start off in Riverbend here, which is obviously adorable and literally looks kind of similar to the town that I live in real life. So adorable. Chapter 1, the adventure begins in the quaint little tavern in the town of Riverbend. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so English. So what happened next? Cade. Ooh, hello, Cade. Oh, so he was telling me the story. The Dreadfort strode down in the battlefield, boom, boom, boom. And then Bartend is like, we've been hearing this story for years, Cade. The Dreadlord attacked and destroyed the Great Elven Empire. Well, yeah, that's the short version, but you don't have half the flair for storytelling that I do. You grin and lean back in your seat. You've been sitting at your usual spot in the Dancing Pig Tavern, listening to Cade tell another one of his stories. Oh, wow, geez, we have a dark backstory. About 20 years ago, you and Cade were the only survivors of a massacre just outside the city. You were adopted by a kindly farmer and raised as siblings. Okay, no, Cade is off limits. Guys, no, stop looking at Cade. He is our brother. He is our brother Cade. He's also your best friend and well known throughout Riverbend. But not everyone is as amused by him as you are. I don't care how well he tells his tales. He still has to pay for the ale. Barkeep, you wound me. Okay, my first choice. Do I say just pay the man, Cade? Come on, barkeep. A story's worth a drink or make a run for it. Do I have stats? Have I got good, like, speech? Have I leveled up my speech yet? I'm gonna try. Come on, barkeep. The story's worth... I need a voice. I don't know why I'm American in the story, in an English town. But come on, barkeep. A story's worth the drink. Let's see if that works. When the butcher and the baker and the damn tax collector come by asking for stories, maybe I'll consider it. Fair. He does have a good point, Cade. With a weary sigh, Cade slaps a few coins on the bar and downs the rest of his ale. Grinning, you step around him and head out into the street. You and Cade step out into the wide town square in the humble village of Riverbend. You take a deep breath of the cool night air. Am I a good storyteller? I feel like this is practice for if I have to read to children one day and I'm gonna like get into character and get them all hyped, make them feel all excited. They're gonna be like, I'm tired now, gonna go to bed. And I'll be like, shut up, child. We're only on chapter 2. Another night in Riverbend, same as any other. That's not true. Some nights I manage to get us that free ale. Okay, you know what? But before you can finish your sentence, you bump into a tall man heading out the village. Oof, I've gone orange. Hello, tall man. Okay, he's really handsome and he's got a little cut in his brow and he's got a little hairy chest. Okay, I was kind of into the story anyway. Now both feet are fully into the story. Hey, watch it, he says. You stagger back, sizing him up. Okay, hello. Who are you? Ooh, none of your business. That's who. Two people you do recognize follow behind him. Town Constable Angus and his apprentice Gren. This here is Mal Volari from White Tower. Look at Gren. Gren's a little cutie pie. He's a world-famous adventurer. Wait, really? Cade is impressed. Well, I wouldn't say world-famous. Really, more continent-famous, if I'm being honest. Look at that winning smile right there. I want to be an adventurer. Do I be nice to him or do I give him some sass? You don't look like a famous adventurer. Oh yeah? And what do you think a famous adventurer looks like? I don't know. Where's your fancy gold armor and giant sword and your belt full of magical relics? Look here. Real life is not some fairy tale. It's a lot meaner and nastier. Gold armor, that would weigh me down. Magic relics, I don't mess with them. And why would I need a giant sword? In a flash, he whips out his dagger. Its tip is an inch from your eye when I've got this. Wow, so my man has charm. Cade's full-on fangirling right now. Now, if you don't mind, we've got some important business to get to. Adventurer business around here. Mal's got a lead on a powerful ancient artifact in the elven ruins to the south. If we can get it, it'll sell for a fortune. Down the gods, Gren. Keep it down. You want everyone in the town to hear about this. You mean to the north, right? There's no ruins to the south. Yes, to the north. That's what she meant. Hang on. There's a powerful ancient relic somewhere around here, and you're going on an expedition to get it? I've got a tip, okay? A good one. From someone who'd be willing to pay a whole lot of gold. Angus and Gren here, they're gonna help me claim it. Now, if you don't mind. Okay, we'd like to come along. Or how do I know you're not scamming them? Or perhaps you'd like some company. That is a flirty response right there. I was going sassy before, so I don't know if it's too much of a character change. However, I also need to know what happens when you click the heart option because it's my first time playing. I'm gonna give it a go just because I want to see what happens. So we're gonna go, oh wow, okay. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed I said it. I'm just saying, you might get lonely in the woods. That is if you don't have someone to share a tent with. Oh my gosh, for shame, girl. For shame, Phoenix. Do you have none? Phoenix, are you flirting with a mysterious man stomping our village? Cade is disgusted. The incredibly attractive, mysterious, armed man, Cade. We don't get much fun in this town. We need to cling to it where we can, okay? Mal leans closer, eyes sparkling, as a light smile dances across his lips. Guys, what have I done? Let's see where this is going. Oh, Mal, score up. He said, I'm not going to disagree with you there. And you're awfully easy on the eyes yourself. But right now, I don't have the time for distractions. I've got an artifact to retrieve and no time to mess around. Okay, shut down pretty hard right there. I can help. I'm useful. I can handle whatever you're after. Oh, really? Ever pried a jewel from the hands of a cursed skeleton? Knowing one wrong move could bring the whole room down on your head? Mal is Indiana Jones. I mean, not technically. However, I'm also useless. Ever stabbed a snarling croctopus through the eye on a deck of a burning ship? I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm not really selling myself. How about this? You ever even killed a man? You ever been in a real fight? No. Okay, I have 0 experience here. 0 levels, nothing. That's what I thought. I like your hustle, I do, but I don't have time for some kit who's still wet behind the ears. Kit is a term for new adventurers, you know, like an apprentice. Okay, fine. Cade is such a know-it-all. See, you don't even know the terms, which means you've got a long way to go. Get out there, have some adventures of your own, learn some skills, ooh, and then come back and find me. We can get skills, guys. Mal walks off the town gate while Gren and Angus laugh. You stand there, quietly fuming. Well, that was a thing that happened. He's wrong. I could have done it. I'm twice the adventurer Gren is, and Angus is an old drunk who can barely stay on his feet half the time. Learn some skills. I've already got plenty of skills. Like what? It's time to choose your first skills. Yes! Skills will help you conquer challenges, befriend allies, and unlock special scenes. Choose wisely. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Combat, diplomacy, survival, and elite. I feel like the first thing we should do is learn some combat skills. It looks like melee, sword, or bow and arrow. Ali and I have been watching the Hunger Games recently. We've only got one left, like the final film left. And obviously, Katniss Everdeen with her bow, looking completely badass. I love. So I'm kind of tempted to make my first skill a bow, because look, it's brawling, blades, or bows. I think we go bow because it's just kind of cool, right? Can I pick diplomacy as well? Now choose a okay, diplomacy skills. I can be a deception, charisma, or seduction. I've already tried seduction, but I don't know if I want to go down the route of being like a little bit seductive, a little bit of a cheekaroonie. I'm kind of feeling like charisma or deception could be quite cool. Deception's kind of cool though, because it's like, I don't know, it's a bit badass. Like you're a little bit like, ooh, what's that? A little lie. Does probably make me a little bit of a bad character, a little bit evil, but I think it could be fun. So I'm going to go for deception. And then I'm going to pick my survival skill. More skills can be unlocked by earning XP, which you'll get by making correct choices, defeating enemies, and passing skill checks. Okay, so I can't choose a survival or an elite skill yet. See, I've got skills. I'm not useless. That Mal guy really got under your skin, didn't he? I don't know. I suppose I'm just mostly jealous. I want to go on a great adventure and find ancient relics. We just want to adventure ourselves. I can appreciate that. I've got XP at the top now too. And get fabulously rich, says Cade, so he can buy all the ale of his dreams, no doubt. That too, of course. Don't be hard on Riverbend. This town's been good to us. Not every human village would take in a pair of orphans abandoned on the roadside. I know, Cade, and it will always be my home. I just want to experience something more. And it's not like a great adventure is just going to drop itself into my lap. Cade regards you for a moment and then claps you on the shoulder. At the end of the day, you can always trust him to have your back. Oh, Cade has joined the party. He is the bard. Oh, because he tells stories. So in like fantasy games or like any kind of like fantasy vibe, the bard tends to, 1, play the lute, but 2, his job is to like almost get your party renowned by telling stories of your adventures, often in the form of song. That is what Cade's job is. I'm guessing I'm going to be able to build a whole party and they're all going to sit around the fireside, which will be so cool. But for now, all we've got is Riverdale, so where do you want to start tonight? Stop by the market or talk to the blacksmith? Now, I kind of feel like I'm going to need my first weapon, so I'm sort of tempted to go and talk to the blacksmith. So you and Cade head to the blacksmith shop. Inside, a burly woman hammers out a blade, metal glowing orange and sending up sparks. Why is she so cute? Well, come to admire my work again. No, blacksmith, we've come to admire you. Some choices require you to have a skill to choose them. These unlock special scenes and often award XP. Okay, so I will. Obviously, I'm going to check out the bows because I chose bows as my skill. You heft an elegantly carved bow, testing its weight before getting into a shooting stance. Then knock it and fire a perfect shot into the dummy at the shop's far end. I am literally Katniss Everdeen. You just earn some XP. You'll get XP by making the right choices and passing skill checks. Earn enough XP to level up and you can learn new skills. You and Cade hurry back to the town square as quickly as you can. So you see, Riverbend isn't so bad. They've taken good care of us. You're right. I just wish a shout from the town gates cuts you off. Help! Please help! Oh my gosh. A young woman in priestess's robes sprints into the town square. She crashes into you, grabbing your arms to keep herself from falling. Blacksmith Betty is almost forgotten for this girl. I mean, what? She's so beautiful. You need to help me, please. Literally, whatever you say, we will do, babes. Whoa there, what's wrong? What's in it for us? Oh, wow, you're pretty. But no, we're being a strong adventurer, okay? Gone are the days of flirty Phoenix. Now it's warrior Phoenix. What's wrong? I am Nia Elarius, a priestess of the light. My mentor and I are on a pilgrimage, but we were attacked by an owlbear? What? On the road? I managed to escape while he distracted the beast, but now he needs help. Have no fear, young priestess. We are brave adventurers. Wait, really? Cade's not on board. Shh, don't mess this up, Cade. Thank you so much. Please come now. He's just down the road. She looks so happy and so beautiful. You shoot Cade a hesitant glance as you take running after Nia. We grabbed our bow along the way as well. Phoenix, let's go. You sprint through the woods after Nia, your heart racing as a shriek cuts through the night. Oh my gosh, this is getting dark and scary. Remember, Phoenix, owlbears are carnivorous beasts with great strength and limited intellect. They fear fire and are easily startled. Okay, Cade is our helpful hand, literally. Down the hill, a vicious owlbear circles an older man trapped on a boulder. Stay back! That's Nia's mentor. An old man waves his staff at the owlbear. Unfazed, the beast rises on its hind legs and its beak wide open in another piercing scream. Oh, okay, wow, this is some Harry Potter, like literally Harry Potter monster right here. Quack! Cade, Nia, stand back. The beast is distracted. I've got this. Well, I'm obviously going to shoot the arrow because it's all I've got. So let's shoot the arrow. You unsling your trusty bow, pull an arrow from the quiver and take aim. With the owlbear in your sight, you let the arrow fly. Back off, now! Oh, wow. Arrow spears into the owlbear's thick haunch. Oh, wow. We got loads of XP for that. Bet that stings. With a howl of pain, the owlbear lurches away from the man on the boulder and pins you with its yellow-eyed glare. It screams in fury. Okay, this is not good. With your heightened elven senses, you see its thick muscles tighten a split second before it strikes. You dodge out of the way just in time. Okay, good job we were an elf. And we just leveled up. Oh my gosh. Yes. Which means we can unlock a survival skill. Okay, do we want medicine, beastmaster, or woodslaw? I don't know what any of them mean. I feel like medicine will always be useful. Beastmaster is kind of useful right now though. However, woodslaw, very elfy. Very on point for elfy vibes, so I'm gonna go for woodslaw. Yes, 2 points Phoenix, 0 points owlbear. Thank you, Cade, be my biggest fan. Thrown off balance, the owlbear crashes into a tree and staggers back, shaking its massive head. It's hurt badly and furious. It turns towards you, pawing at the ground. Watch out, it's going to charge, says beautiful Nia. Oh, I can't show it. I mean no harm because I didn't pick Beastmaster. Okay, I'm gonna scare it with a torch because it's scared of fire. You snatch a torch from the priestess and wave it towards the beast with a shout. Back away, now. The owlbear glowers at you, nostrils flaring, but it starts to back away. It vanishes into the night with one last angry squawk. Damn straight. Yeah, get out of here, owlbear, and don't show your beaky face around here ever again. Okay, Cade, you did nothing, but fine. You really fought it off, Phoenix. That was amazing. She's got beautiful hair. Nia starts to throw her arms around you, but stops herself and backs away embarrassed. She fiddles with a lock of hair. I mean, I'm very grateful for your service. My pleasure. If I had it my way, fighting off owlbears would be part of an average day's work. Behind Nia, the old man climbs from the boulder and approaches. You get a good look at him for the first time. Thank you, kind stranger. I would have been a goner without your help. It really was no trouble, or you shouldn't be out here alone. Let's be polite. It really was no trouble. Nia smiles at you, her gaze filled with wonder. Maybe for you it wasn't, but we didn't stand a chance in our own. We are in your debt. The light blesses those who help travelers in need. It will shine upon you too. The old man sweeps into a deep bow before you. I am Scholar Vash Valerian, High Priest of the Light. I see you've also already met my apprentice Nia. I tried to use the light to ward the owlbear, but the magic wasn't powerful enough. No need to apologize, my child. You are still a novice and have yet to use battle magic in a real scenario. You did what you could. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. You can use magic magic? I've never met a mage before. One day Nia will be a great priestess, healing the sick, protecting the weak, and holding at the bay of darkness of the world. In any case, we're seeking the Temple of Alara, which is supposed to be right around here. The Temple of Alara? That old ruin? I haven't been there myself, but it's about a day's walk from town. Oh, that's wonderful news, Nia. We must visit at once. But are you sure it's safe? What if we encounter another owlbear? Or worse? Fortunately, the light has blessed us with these fine strapping adventurers to protect us. We can't offer you much, but if you'd accompany us to the temple and fend the other mishaps, I could pay you 30 gold. 30 gold? Can you give us a moment to talk it over? You pull Cade out of earshot? I don't know. Scaring off an owlbear is fine, but there's no telling what's out by those ruins. Come on, it's just a temple. And I'm sure there's a ton of useful knowledge in that head of yours. I do know a lot about ancient temples. Besides, we could really use I'm sure for Cade it's money, but for us, for Phoenix, it's the adventure. If this works out, we could accompany on the rest of their journey and we could see the world outside Riverbend's walls. Nothing too far, of course, but if it turns out we're good at this adventuring thing, who knows where it might lead. Look, let's just take them to the temple and head back after, okay? With 30 gold richer, and you'll have a new story to tell at the tavern. Cade shakes his head in defeat, a grin spreading across his face. Fine, I can't deny you an adventure that fell right into your lap. An arm around Cade's shoulders, you return to Nia and Scholar Vash, who've started setting up camp for the night. We're in. We can take you to the Alara temple ruins and then head back to Riverbend. That's wonderful news. Indeed, thank you, kind strangers. Please, I'm Phoenix, this is my brother Cade. Don't worry if he talks your ear off, just clobber him over the head. Classic younger brother tactics right there. I feel so much better having protection, especially from such a perceptive elf as yourself. Okay, kind of love all the characters in this so far. And Nia, the priestess, has joined the party. Look at her sat by the fire, warming her little arm. It's too dark to keep traveling tonight. We'll camp here and continue in the morning. Though I must admit, I'm not much for setting up camp. Ooh, okay, this is good. Oh my gosh, if I'd got the seduction one, I could already flirt with Nia. However, I got the woods one, so I'm gonna set up camp using my new skill. Don't worry, the outdoors are my playground. Sit back and allow me. Got some XP for that. We set up camp, gathered firewood, created a windbreak, and got a fire going to keep everybody warm. Wow, you really know what you're doing. I'm so glad I ran into you, Phoenix. Don't even worry about it, Nia. Everyone settles in for the night. Scholar Vash disappears to his tent, and moments later, loud snores rattle the canvas walls. Great. I guess one of us will sleep well tonight, even if it keeps the rest of us awake. With a wave, Cade heads into your shared tent, but Nia doesn't move. She stares into the flames, a frown creasing her face as she rubs at her wrist. Everything okay? It's not a big deal, but I lost a bracelet of mine when the owlbear attacked. Ooh, something sentimental. Sentimental and practical. It's made of light crystals, ones that strengthen my magic. Without it, well, I'm a little weaker. I worry I'll need all of my strength I can muster for the journey ahead. I suppose I could offer her help to go and find it. There's a chance for a side quest. Side quests will help you deepen the relationship with your party members and collect gear and treasure to help you on the adventure. In this case, you can help Nia recover her powerful bracelet and see what her magic is like in person. So I think we should go ahead and do it. It cost me 15 crystals, but that's fine. Come on, let's find that bracelet of yours before another owlbear picks it up. Are you sure we'll be safe? You can count on my bow and the rest of me, of course. Well, all right then, if you're sure. While Vash and Cade snore, you and Nia head out, strolling back the way you came. So, how do you like our little part of the wood? It's very different from what I'm used to, but I suppose most places are. This is the furthest I've ever been from home, you know? Did you grow up here? Yes, Cade and I have spent our whole lives here. How about you? I've lived in the city of White Tower my whole life. We saw that in the intro in the map scene. The capital? Yep, that's the one. That's amazing. I've always wanted to see White Tower. The beautiful spires, the king's castle, the shops and museums. But you trail off when you realize Nia doesn't seem to share your enthusiasm. She keeps her eyes on the ground, her voice far away. I never saw much of that. The Temple of Light adopted me as a baby, and that's where I spent most of my life. I only left to perform services with the other priests, delivering alms to the poor and healing the sick. So this pilgrimage you're on right now, it's a big deal. You're seeing the world for the first time. Yes, I'm thrilled to be sent into priestess, but there's clearly so much more to the world than I ever imagined. The world can be beautiful or dangerous. We should try and lift her spirits. I'm gonna say beautiful. Nia glances at you. When her eyes meet yours, she ducks her head once more. It certainly has been so far. What I wouldn't give to see the cliffs of Colaris, or the flotilla, or the spires of White Tower. Oh, you have to come by White Tower someday. So many people from all of the realms bustling through the beautiful streets. At least that's what I heard. If you visit, I'll have an excuse to leave the temple and see it all with you. I'd like that very much. We're already arranging a date, guys. Nia turns to you thoughtfully before stumbling back, pulling you with her. Wait, Phoenix, look. Oh no. Nia points to a small grove by a pond. Something bright and shiny sparkles on the ground, surrounded by a dozen frilled lizard-like creatures. Okay, these are little crumps, and I think they're around the bracelet. Ugh, crumps. I've never heard of them. Why are they called? Okay, they're like Pokemon. They say their own name. Crump, crump, crump. They're nasty little critters crawling around hoarding shiny things for their burrows. Do they bite? Yeah. And the females are venomous. Want me to take care of them? You mean kill them? But they're so small and cute. Crump, crump. I don't know about that, but they're definitely between us and your bracelet. I don't want to hurt them. Do you have any other ideas? Why don't you try using your magic? You said you could do magic, right? Anything you can do to help here. I suppose there's one thing I can try. Nia closes her eyes, drawing her hands to her chest before flaring them out wide. A blinding white light blasts out of her hands, turning night to day for 1 second. Wow, could have used a warning there. You blink the blindness out of your eyes and find the crumps are immobilized by Nia's magic. Crump. Nice one, now's my chance. You spin forward, dive roll, and grab the bracelet, but a single crump leaps forward and latches onto your bicep. Razor sharp teeth slice through your sleeve and scrape your flesh. You hurt me. Crump. Ow, get off me. You hold the crump aside and dash back to Nia as the crumps scurry after you. Phoenix, are you okay? I'm fine, but those crumps are furious. Run. Okay, the two of you sprint through the woods, leaping over logs and ducking under branches until you've lost them. Panting, you slunk beside each other and you hold out the bracelet towards Nia. Please tell me this is yours. It's so pretty. Let's offer her bracelet. It is. You really got it. She lifts her hand and gently slips the bracelet onto her wrist. As your fingers brush against her skin, you feel a crackle of energy. Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome artwork. Is it a crackle of energy for the bracelet, or is it between me and Nia? Who knows? Was that magic? Just a little. Suddenly, Nia reaches to your arm, staring at a small cut on the side of your bicep. You're hurt. It's fine. A male crump. No poison. I'm sure it's nothing. Don't be ridiculous. Here, let me help you. She hovers her fingertips over the cut, her lips moving soundlessly. The forest grows a little stiller around you, brighter. A warm breeze whispers through the trees. Sparks of gold dance between Nia's fingers. Your skin tingles and slowly the wound closes up. Amazing! It's like the cut was never there. I've never met someone who could use magic before. Nia beams, an excited flush rising to her cheeks. That's what I've been trained all my life to do. Her smile fades and she lowers her gaze. It's all I've ever known, using the power of light to serve others. Is that impressive or oppressive? I guess it's like a little bit sad. She's never been able to do much with her own life, so I'm gonna say oppressive. Don't you want to live a life for yourself? Well, that seems awfully selfish, don't you think? If I have this gift that can help others, I ought to use it. As long as you're happy, I guess that's what really matters. I'll be happy once I've ascended to priestess, then we can truly do great works for the kingdom. The two of you stroll back to the campsite, your eyes start to feel heavy, and you can barely stifle a yawn. Speaking of finish your tasks, so you can ascend, you're right, we should both get some sleep. Oh, and Phoenix? You barely hear her through the haze of sleepiness. Nia leans closer, her voice and melody in your ear. Phoenix? Yeah? I'm so glad you've joined us. I've increased my score with her. I don't know if that's... Oh, wow. I can kiss her hand. This is quite a romantic story. I didn't expect it, but I'm just gonna go for it. You raise your hand to your lips and delicately kisses it. She turns away, her cheeks burning. Thank you, Nia. Seriously. Nia's laughter flutters through the campsite. Thank you for accompanying me tonight. I'm not used to anyone's company but Varsha's. I really enjoyed myself. I did too. It feels a little weird to say this, but I'm glad you lost your bracelet. But like you said, we should get some shut-eye before we hit the road again. So sleep well, priestess. Nia gives you one last smile as she heads to her tent. May the light guard your dreams, Phoenix. Yours too. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna flirt with every character in this game. Okay, so it's the next day. Ready for our big adventure? I am. Although, before we go, are you sure you want to head out looking like that? What do you mean? What's wrong with this? Just a little plane for great adventure, Phoenix. I'm always prepared. This is a chance for a new outfit. New looks will impress your companions and make a great impression. Okay, here we go. A sharp villagers. Oh, it's different. It's not amazing, but fine, whatever. We'll go ahead and upgrade our look. So I've purchased this. Now that's what I'm talking about. Gone are the days of me being the best dressed sibling. Nia emerges from her tent, blinking at you a little flushed. You look quite remarkable. Soon enough, your party is marching towards the ruins. The forest is so beautiful in the daylight. The golden sunbeams flitter through the leaves, dew glinting on the underbrush. Ooh, is that a deer? She doesn't get out much, does she? He grins at you, the grin that means he's up to something. Oh no, what now? You know what, admit it, she's cute. She is beautiful, let's not even lie. I knew it, you had that look, Phoenix, that goofy, love struck. He holds up both his arms in surrender while you step on his toes. Okay, teasing's over, and I'll stay out your view away with the priestess. Gotta respect my elders, right? Wow, that's so generous of you, Cade. Oh, I think I see the temple ruins ahead. As you push through the overgrown temple grounds, you spy the crumbling entrance to the temple of Alara at the end of a stone staircase. But the ruins aren't empty. Are those... Oh, she looks a bit worried. What? Several human bodies litter the mossy steps, caked in blood. What is this? By the light, it's a massacre. Oh my gosh, this just got dark. As you stare at the bodies, your heart sinks. Oh my gosh, no way. That's the people from the beginning. By the gods, is that Constable Angus and Paul Gren? What the hell happened here? What happened at the Temple of Alara? What dangers await within? Find out in the next episode of Blades of Light and Shadow. Oh my gosh, what a traumatic ending. But Mal is not dead, but Mal also could be a baddie, or he could be in there needing help from us. I don't know, that was a roller coaster, but I actually found it a bunch of fun. I really like choose your own adventure kind of stories. Are we getting to make all of our own choices here? Let me know what you guys think. This is obviously the first time I've ever done anything like this. So if you would like me to do episode or chapter 2, let me know in the comments below now. Make sure you give this video a like and give it a little share. Show it some love, because if you do want me to continue the video, if it does well, that will encourage me to keep playing it. So if you liked it, don't forget to give it a big cheeky thumbs up. Let me know your ideas on the romance situation in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!